Hello and welcome, this is Bisharp here, and I'm back for another week of Pokemon TCG Online, and I'm back with pretty much a channel classic of my Colorless deck. This Colorless deck is, well, it's just so cool. It does so much. Oh, okay. I love the fact I put smiley face and just eliminated everything. Oh wait, say hi to you too. Maybe that. Oh, okay. Fuck it. Whatever. He's probably freaking out. Like, okay, what is this guy's just sending me spam now? I was gonna try doing like low-level channel advertisement by that, but hey, whatever. So I top deck with his missing of 2 basics from the start of this duel. I get the King's Con, which is a new addition to the deck. I got Hit Bump. Audino. And at this point, I'm just going to play the Fairy Energy because I'm using Fairy Energy because I can. Simple as that. And I'm going to start setting up Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is just amazing for this deck. Now, I'm a little bit afraid of what he can do. I'm just going to catch her or not. I'm not going to catch her. Why did you guys think I was going to catch her right then? So I'm just going to Skyla for, I'm thinking, yeah, I think I'll get a Spurshot out of the way, and then the rest I won't need to really worry about unless he's running, well, that was quite loud since my volume's up a little bit. I'm going to have to make sure in post I fix that, because that was actually a little ear-rapey. Anyways, so he opens up with a Psychic Dark deck running a lovely, and I do repeat, lovely Hydreigon build. So that's going to be a very interesting duel. Yeah, why do I always do that? Let's just go put energy onto that, retreat into my Kangaskhan. I'm going to go for the Juniper to draw 7 and get a decent hand off of this. We are going to just simply do some... I'm going to save that laser for the EX that's in his bench. And what I'm just going to grab is, I have a very small selection of basics, but I have a lot. So we're just going to put those 2 down, and this is going to be a lovely match. So he brings out the Zawilius, uses the end, and that's perfectly fine. My hand wasn't even that good. The laser was about my best card. But I got a double colorless, which means I pretty much have this game in the bag. We're going to put an energy down on the Kangaskhan so I can attack once more. I'm going to try for that catcher. We get the catcher. And we're going to bring out that Cresselia to do as much damage to it as possible. So we're just going to do Comet Punch, getting only 1 hit. It heals up for 10 because of its poke ability, healing it 10 in between each turn. So that is going to get annoying because it will get rid of both damage counters by my next turn, which is but at least now he has to sacrifice an energy to retreat back into the Zawilius. And if he does that, I can easily just go for... I'm going to probably... next turn I'll probably power up the Audino. While that may sound weird, the Audino has the best probability of actually hurting him, since Hip Bump can slow him down from attacking. And at the same time, keep my Pokemon alive. Now, a little backstory for this deck. This used to have Steel Energy because I didn't have a Steel deck at the time. Now I have one. Actually, I have 2. And since I don't have a Fairy deck, I thought, let's start working my way. Since right after I built this deck, I was able to get a Steel deck built. So yeah, we're just going to drop down... Actually, with that Haxorus in the hand, let's just play the Haxorus real quick. Because that Giga Impact, it just does so much work. However, I think what I'm gonna do I'm thinking, yeah, I'll go for Haxor's power up right now. I don't really need anything in my hand as of like, I don't need it, so let's just go straight for this. I'm gonna keep what's in my hand. I'd rather him just end it away than me just like waste cards and him take down big monsters or switch them in. So I'm gonna go for that Comet Punch and get all four, dealing 80 damage. He's only gonna be able to heal off 20, putting him down to 60 damage. Now with that, he's gonna be left with, I believe, 110. Is it 110? Yes, it is. And if I just retreat out, go into the Haxorus, that'll have all 3 energy down. I'll be able to take down the Cresselia and be 2 prize ahead early game. Now, the one thing I do need to worry about is that Absol on the bench. That thing will hit me very hard. However, he's yet to put an energy on it. I'm not sure if he's trying to just make it so it's not as big of as a threat, or he just doesn't have any dark energy to just throw down on it right now. He brings in, what is that? I don't even know. Mew Prime, okay. Um, I don't, okay. That was when I was out of the TCG game. So I don't know a lot about how the Prime card, like a lot of their Prime cards, abilities and whatnot work. We're just going straight into that Haxorus, knowing that next turn he really can't do too much to me, and I can just retreat out, hoping I can still have something. So let's go for that Giga Impact, taking down the Cresselia. He's going to probably bring in his Civilias. I'm going to be able to take one hit. I do get that N, which is really interesting. While, yes, I have a massive hand, I can bring down by 2, 3, 4 cards next turn. He doesn't get his effect. Get the laser, just get the poison, which is fine. I'll use that rare candy, bring in the other Haxorus. Let's go for Busybody twice, so I don't need to even worry about those going back to the deck. And now, let's see what my deck count. I'm at 23. He's still in 30, so I'm definitely far from like willing to use that. However, he would be going plus, and I'd rather just get rid of a rare candy and an N, since I've only encountered the one N so far. Um, Especially since this gives me 2 out of 4, 3 of my double colors that are left. So let's just put that right down onto the other Haxorus, and I'm thinking retreat. However, it does make it hard for this thing to be usable, so I think I'll just take another hit. What's his? He's now paralyzed. I don't really want to deal with that, so let's just retreat out. While yes, I could still deal with it next turn, I can at least get damage down onto this turn. So we go for that dual chop, we get 50 damage, and it's definitely going to be hard for him to recover from this if I do take that out. He does have that Chandelier EX with the Psychic Energy on it, so I do need to worry about that, but if I can just get that in here, it's pretty much sure win. Because once I get that out, I'll have 2 prizes more, plus then once I take down this Willius, he's actually going to switch, probably going to switch into that Chandelier. Yes, Chandelier does have, rather interesting since it's a stage 2, usually a stage 2 Pokemon, it has Eviolite on it, which is, it definitely does not make it easier to remember how that works. We're just going to put a nice 120 damage down, plus then also 10 in between each turn. Hopefully he'll stay asleep in between my turn and his next one. He does. So that means if he can stay asleep for 2 more coin flips, that would be amazing. The end of this turn and then the end of my turn, so then I don't even take damage. I can do another 100 damage and take him out. This is definitely going to be interesting. If he can't get the Chandelier out, I'll be up 4 prizes, and he has a Pokemon with all the energy that's on his field, really. Within, I think it's, what, 60 damage down on it? Yeah, 60 damage, leaving it with only 30 left. This puts me in a great position to easily turn this around and win this battle. Right now, he's thinking of some move. My best bet here would be, he does the full heal, so he's going to be able to get rid of the sleep and the, what is it? The poison off of the Chandelier, but he puts, he's taking down the Kangaskhan, a Pokemon that isn't really that fearful. Okay, I will accept that. Because what I'm going to do is, well, yes, this may seem like a bad move. I'm just going to retreat into my other Haxorus and just go for the kill on the Chandelier and just take it out of the way. Leaves him with just one Pokemon, and even that isn't really too much of a threat. I get an N, which isn't really going to help me in this late game, but it might help me if I want to try to mess him up with his plays. He doesn't get the paralysis, so that definitely hurts him, and now I pretty much win. The reason why I say this is I'm going to bring in Dino. I'm going to retreat that off, go into Dino, and deal 30 damage using Hit Bump. And first off, I think that's Audino's first kill. I'm not sure. If someone wants to go tell me, that's fine. If not, I don't care. It's nothing really important. He does. Oh, I did not realize he's been powering up this Absol with 2 energy. Oh no. Okay, this Absol is gonna actually be my biggest problem. I can sacrifice 2 Pokemon, and within that time, hopefully get one of my. I can get one of my 2 Haxorus powered up to take down that nasty. I do say nasty. Absol that can do Mind Jack, doing 820 damage per attack. That is insane damage. But once I take down that Absol, the game is mine. So let's just see what he does. I can only assume he goes for the Mind Jack, taking down the Audino. There's really no other idea, like no other play for him. The interesting thing is I can bring this guy in. He has 120, will take the hit and survive for 1 turn. I have the switch. So at this point, I pretty much have the game. I'm not going to try to be too cocky on this one, but I think I do. Next turn, I use Switch onto the Haxorus that has full energy, or right now has 2. And I go straight for that Giga Impact for the win. So yeah, this was a very good game. This shows the pure power of this deck, just being able to take down. Well, yes, the deck I'm going up against isn't the best of the best. It's still a good deck. So we bring in the Haxorus and we go for the kill. Thank you for watching, guys, and make sure to leave a like, comment what you thought about this deck, and I also want to point out 620 damage was all I did. That's actually pretty good for taking down 6 Pokemon. Haxorus, of course, was the MVP. But anyways, as I was saying, make sure to leave a like, comment what you thought about this match, and also make sure to subscribe, and to be updated on every time I upload for this and any of my other Let's Plays. So, thank you for watching, guys, and this is Bisharp, signing out.